I'm standing there, stark naked, in front of this elderly woman. Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another daily video. Today I thought I'd share with you the story of my first onsen experience in Japan. If you're interested in hearing more of my travel stories over the years, let me know in the comments down below. And make sure to like this video, and if you're new here and you want to see more, please subscribe. Anyways, this all took place back in the spring of 2012. Now, I was in Korea at the time, halfway through my first year, and decided to go on a little vacation and see some of my friends in Japan. One of the stops on my tour of Japan was the city of Kumamoto on the island of Kyushu, which, if you haven't been to that city before, I highly recommend it. There's a lot to see and do, and the food is so good. So we got in Ayaka's car one day and drove for about maybe 30 to 40 minutes along some mountain roads, and we ended up at the onsen. And it was in the evening because she had just finished working, so perfect time for like a little nighttime bath. Now again, I had never been in an onsen before, but I'd always wanted to go to one because being a weeb, you kind of romanticize this idea. You see it so much in anime and manga that it's just something you want to try for yourself. Now, the outside of the onsen was like very traditional, very rustic, and which just added to the vibe. So we went in, we paid, and I think it was pretty reasonable. I think it was less than $10, I think it was, back then. I'm not sure how much onsens cost now, but I remember it being not too bad of a deal. So we paid the owner at the front and went our separate ways into the change rooms. Pretty standard. I got undressed, as one does, left my clothes in the locker, and was about to proceed out to the bathing area. Now I go to reach for the sliding door when suddenly it just slides open, and standing there is the owner's wife. I'm standing there, stark naked, in front of this elderly woman. My brain just shuts off in that moment, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. She just smiles and bows a little bit and then goes about her day cleaning up the rest of the men's locker room area. I snap back to reality and just go head out to the baths. Now, this was a particularly special onsen because not only was it in the mountains and a natural volcanic spring, but it was also an outdoor onsen too as well, which means I had a perfect view of the night sky as I was soaking in the hot, steamy mineral waters there. After cleaning myself off first, as is customary. It was super relaxing and exactly what I needed. The highlight of the trip and a memory that I will hold on to for the rest of my life. There weren't that many other men in the bath, and I definitely was the only Westerner there. I was a bit worried at first about being allowed into the bath because I had tattoos, but I was allowed to go in without any issue. So that's something I would always recommend people if you're interested in going to a traditional Japanese onsen, is to check and see if they allow people with tattoos in first. Generally, I think it's okay in most places these days because of how common tattoos are, but it's always smart just to double check, just in case. But anyways, that was my first onsen experience. Have you guys tried onsens before? Let me know in the comments below what your experiences were like. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.